I finally realized that the bottle, the pee bottle, is leaking. This one long flight that I was taking from New York to Ohio, and halfway through the flight, or 2.5 hours in, I had to, use the restroom. I had to pee. I carried this pee bottle that actually a friend that had been in the hospital months prior got in the hospital, never used, of course, and gave it to me. So I used to carry that, and it was always inside a plastic bag. So I decided to use that during the flight because I wanted to, relieve myself. It was smooth air, I was during cruise, so it was a perfect moment to do it. But any pilot or any passenger will know that there's no way to do that comfortably in a small GA plane. So I'm there, I'm single pilot, flying by myself, there's nobody with me, and I start, I get in that weird, awkward position and I start doing it. And suddenly I realized that something was not right. And I finally realized that the bottle, the pee bottle, is leaking. There's a big hole in it. And thank God I had a plastic bag. It was wrapped in a plastic bag. But I immediately had to, cut what I was doing short. And before I even realized, I was actually swearing and cursing, to myself. I'm like, I can't say this on camera, but I was cursing and cursing and cursing, like the S word, And so I tied up the bag and I left it on the floor, and I had 2 more hours, or an hour and a half to get to my destination. So I finally do, and the first thing in my mind is, well, I need to go to the bathroom and also throw this away. What I didn't know is that I was wet, and my shorts were wet, and I walk into this the only bathroom was the FBO. I had a change of clothes. I was going to spend a weekend somewhere else, so I was headed to the bathroom. I asked where the bathroom is, and turns out to get to the bathroom, you had to walk through the diner of the FBO, and so 40, 50 people just watched me walk in with my shorts all wet, carrying a plastic bag and my bag, and I go into the bathroom. I come out with different shorts and different underwear too, and no pee bottle in my hands. So that's probably the most embarrassing thing that happened to me. And days after that was I was filming a YouTube video, and sure enough, all my swearing and cursing got recorded on my voice recorder. So it's there. So I was able to actually relive that moment. Not that I wanted to, but I relived that moment, listening to myself go, oh, 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 and so that's my embarrassing story number 2. If you want to watch the other one, it's on my YouTube channel. I got trapped in my plane.